Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody, your host, and we're coming to you from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. That quirky little corner of Northwest Arkansas that, oh my gosh, we all love. And I'll tell you what, I pinch myself every day to think, am I really living here? Yes, I am, and I enjoy myself every day. And one of my passions is to come on to shows like this to share with you guys what I love most about Eureka. And I love the music in Eureka Springs, and we have a lot of talented artists here. And we have a new endeavor that's been started up by a lot of cool people who have started the Eureka Springs Music Awards. And I've got kind of the ringleaders and the people in behind the scenes that have kind of started all this. And let me introduce you to them. Here we go. We've got Q Thomas. Hey, Q.
Hi, Melody.
It's good to see you.
You as well.
All right, you're looking mighty dapper today. I like your shirt.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that.
The Eureka Springs Music Awards is sort of your brain, that kind of threw this into the whole community. For those that are watching for the first time, what is the Eureka Springs Music Awards?
Eureka Springs Music Awards was founded in 2024. It was founded in 2024, but we had our first actual event last April, 2025. The 2025 Eureka Springs Music Awards was the first actual ceremony at the auditorium in downtown Eureka Springs. And basically, it's just a way for Eureka Springs to bring out appreciation and just honor our local musical artists by just having a day of fun, letting the public nominate and vote and get together for a day of basically just recognition and honor for what our artists bring to the local music scene, because there is a lot of it and
Right.
they deserve it a lot.
Right. And the nominations have been put in, and so they're out there ready to be voted on. And so voting. Tell us a little bit about the voting and how everybody does that, and when voting begins.
All right. As you said, we recently did the nominations. We announced those, I believe, last Sunday. They are listed on our Facebook page, which is Eureka Springs Music Awards. Go to Facebook. They're also on our website. And starting on Sunday, this Sunday, March 1st, 2 more days, will begin the actual voting from the finalists. And that voting will go from March 1st to March 23rd.
Okay.
And pretty much you'll just get on our website, EurekaSpringsMusicAwards.com. There will be a button activated that says vote here. You
Mhm.
simply go there and you'll fill out your form to vote for your favorites. The 5 finalists in each category will be listed,
Okay.
and it is one vote per person.
Okay.
So you just go on, vote for your favorites. Again, that's from March 1st to March 23rd.
Okay. And so you get one vote, but it's not per day. It's just one vote, or is it like every day you can vote?
No, it's just one
One vote.
vote
Okay.
period. Once you fill out that form, if you were to try to go back and fill out that form again, it would say that you have already submitted.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, this is fantastic, and I've heard buzzwords from all of the parties that go on. We've got somebody else with us today. I'm gonna bring Sarai onto stage. I say, Sarai,
Hey,
how's it going?
great.
I think about you, Sarai. You have been one of the fixtures of Eureka Springs who has been so instrumental in being like almost like a tag team with a lot of our musicians, and you've watched a lot of people grow and be successful in the music industry here in Eureka Springs. Tell me a little bit about what your experience was like the last year when all the music awards ceremony went on.
Oh, well, it was a great party. We just, I don't know, we kind of pretended we were at the Grammys or something. Everybody dressed up super fine, and we had a party afterwards. Everybody got their pictures taken, and we presented the awards. It was just, and I kept hearing everybody saying, wow, this was so much cooler and bigger and better than I thought it was going to be. And of
Yeah.
course, this year we're thinking, oh, it's going to be way better than it was last year. So it's exciting. I just love, well, I love mingling with the musicians, and we know them all. Of course, they're our friends and neighbors, our community. That's what I want to say is I think music basically builds a community.
Oh
And I
gosh,
think that's
yeah.
real important right now. We all need that community feeling. So
Yeah.
I'm honored to be a part of it.
Well, you've really been such an advocate for so many people. I've always appreciated how much passion you have for what you do. And really, I have this, I love the statement you had about bringing community together. I always think, music heals, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
It heals. And all of us need a little bit of that today, don't we?
Right. Exactly.
Well, none of this really would have happened really if without the passion of people, and most importantly, these things do not happen without a little bit of money. Anytime you put your hand up and say, I want to do something and I want to celebrate something, you got to have some money to do it. And so I know that you guys are trying to do sponsorships if people want to support this effort and get people going. And I've got Miss Ellen here. Let me bring her onto the screen. She's a little smaller now that I got to put you all on the screen. Sorry about that, Ellen. We had to shrink everybody down to get y'all all on here. So, Ellen, you kind of excited about that people can still support this. Can you tell us a little bit about why sponsorships are so important in your eyes?
Well, like Sarai said, sponsorship is also a means of community support. And how fun and exciting is it for these local musicians to know that they're being supported by local businessmen, and
Yeah.
it's just really important, and
Yeah.
it helps. It
Yeah.
helps bring light to these wonderful local musicians.
Yeah. So tell me about that. I mean, I know there's probably lots of levels of giving and supporting. How can people get on board and throw a little change y'all's way to make things be paid for this time? How do they do that?
You can get on our Facebook page and ask about the donations and the sponsorships, and you can message.
Okay.
And it's not just the businesses we want to sponsor, it's also just our personal families who might want to sponsor.
Oh yeah,
I've got
absolutely.
several couples who are doing a musician sponsorship.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
it's very rewarding.
Absolutely. Well, there's nothing like having people being behind you and cheer you on as a family member. So that's a wonderful addition to this whole effort. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Q, I mean, let's keep this short and sweet because I know people are busy in their lives, and so March the 1st, we're going to start this whole endeavor of people voting. Sarai's going to be there for the party and shakedown, and Ellen's going to make it all happen because she's going to get money to make all this keep going. So
That's
I'm
right.
gonna try.
yeah. Well, I want to applaud all of you who have made this happen. It takes a village, and all of you, y'all are such an inspiration to all of us here, to volunteer, to give back. I just want to say thank you to all of you and all the people that may be behind the scenes that are not here with us today for making Eureka Springs part of the reason that we all stay, thrive, and love where we live. And I just want to thank all of you for doing that. I really appreciate
We
you all.
appreciate that very much. And we thank you in return as well, Melody. We are so happy to see you back doing this again. It is absolutely wonderful. You're one of the main sources of getting the word about things out there. And people like you play just as big of a part as anyone else in getting this out there and making things like this a very big success for our city.
Well, thank you, Q. I'm one of those people, I had to come back to do it because I missed everybody. And I felt like I was missing out on getting to talk with people. This just gave me an excuse to get back and talk to my friends.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank you all again. And don't forget, everybody out there that's watching, starting out this Sunday, March the 1st, get on board and let's make these folks that work so hard. Let's make sure we celebrate them and make them feel special. March 1st, start voting.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Melody.
Thank you, Melody.
Bye-bye, guys.